If you're like me, you might be reluctant ordering custom clothing online without physically going into a brick and mortar shop. The feeling of being confident that the measurements are actually correct when you physically go into a store might be the sole reason why some people hesitate to do the same thing but online. Also, the experience of going to a store could be a great one if you have the time to do so. Or if you're like me, you may not have anyone near you that you trust. Or you may not have someone near you or simply just a brick and mortar store that you can go into that offers these services. So in this video, I want to introduce to you a brand that you may or may not have heard of before. Skerritt of MIT saw a need for online custom clothing, but figured out how to bring accuracy, quality, and peace of mind to every consumer. This company is called Proper Cloth. Should you give them a try? Let's jump in and find out. Hey, what's up guys? My name is Lance Kolf with MenStyleSociety.com. My passion is to help bridge the gap between the products and you, the consumer. I try to help you make educated decisions when shopping online. If that sounds good to you, please consider hitting that subscribe button, and then later on in the video, if you find this video helpful, useful, or you think somebody could benefit from it, please hit that like button and possibly share it. Thank you so much, and with that, let's jump on in. Proper Cloth is an online custom clothing retailer that focuses on creating high quality, personalized menswear. Their priority specialty is custom dress shirts where customers can input their measurements or use their smart sizes algorithm to get the right fit. They also offer custom suits, pants, jackets, accessories such as pocket squares. But what really sets them apart is their high quality fabrics, often coming from Italy or mills out of Japan, and the detailed measurement system that really helps you dial in the exact sizing that you need without having to go get tailored in person. So the first thing I ordered was the Italian lamb's wool Waverly Jacket in the beige color. I also ordered the Japanese 12-ounce stretch jeans, the gray Donegal silk and tweed dress pant, the Beacon flannel shirt that I'm currently wearing right now, and a Cashmere Sweater. So Proper Cloth does a phenomenal job explaining in detail how to measure your own clothes that best fit you and try to get the most accurate fit. There's a couple different ways that you can do this. One is just by simply selecting general sizing, and you guys will be able to see those sizes on their website. Another one is going to be custom sizing by smart sizing. This is where you just answer a couple of questions and they utilize their algorithm to find out the best fit for you. You can customize by modifying a standard size, you can do a home try on, or you can schedule a visit to one of their stores. So let's start off with the Waverly Jacket here. Very first thing was the unboxing experience. Really nothing too special. It did come into a nice jacket protectant, which was really cool. One of the long ones that you zip, I'm having a brain fart exactly what the term is, but it was very wrinkly, and they do tell you to leave it on a hanger 1 to 2 days, let it breathe, but I found that that didn't really work. And then it did say that you can also wear it and the heat of your body should bring out the wrinkles. That didn't really work either. So what I actually did was actually steamed it in the shower, and that worked out perfectly. Let it dry, and then I was able to wear it. One thing that you'll have to do is obviously cut the stitching for the vents in the back here. One thing that I want to highlight was the quality of the garment. One thing that I really love about their website is that it tells you exactly what the fabric makeup is. In this case, it's 80% wool, 20% nylon, and it gives you the actual weave of the fabric mill, and also the origin, which I think is really cool. And then how to take care of your garment. No surprise here that it's dry clean only. But also when I was looking at the garment, this jacket here, it was the stitching that I was noticing that was really high quality. Functional buttons, which I think is a really nice touch, and you don't really see that all the time. And then the lining on the inside was really nice. It gives it a nice little structure, although technically it is unstructured. There's a little things like, for instance, in the sleeve that it is slightly structured. But for the most part, this jacket was really high quality. It's really easy to lay over anything that you're wearing. For instance, this shirt, which is also from Proper Cloth, and we'll get into that. I can just throw this on and it looks really nice. That's why I actually ended up going with the color beige, because it really matches with a lot of different things. But moving on into the fit, once the wrinkles were all out, the fit was absolutely perfect. And that really surprised me because I really have broad shoulders, athletic type body. I work out all the time, and it's really tough to find clothes that fit me perfectly. The jacket was actually one of those items that I custom created online where I put in all my measurements, and they do such a good job telling you exactly how to do that and how to measure everything for your jackets and pants and so on and so forth. So when I received this and I tried it on, I was really happy about the results. Okay, next up is going to be the 12-ounce denim stretch jean. I think I said that correctly. The composition of this is going to be 98% cotton, 2% elastane, obviously for just a little hint of some stretch. Out of Japan, and it is a denim chambray or chambray, however you want to say that. Let me start off by saying this. I am not someone who likes to wear jeans. With that being said, I am finding myself reaching for these darn jeans any chance that I get. My wife even mentioned, she said, you're not even someone who likes to wear jeans, but yet here I am trying to find ways to wear these pair of jeans. So some things that I absolutely love about these is that as soon as I put them on, it was a perfect fit right away. Keep in mind, I did not customize the sizing on this one. This was a standard, I wanna say I did like a 34 waist with a 30-inch inseam, and they fit like a glove. It was absolutely perfect. Room in the seat and the thigh, and then in the waist in case if I decide to sit on the couch a little bit more during the holidays than what I normally do. I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna add a little extra room there. But ultimately, these are so comfortable. I absolutely love them. I really don't have anything else to say besides they were a perfect fit, and this is a 10 out of 10. Now, as much praise as I just gave them for the jeans, the dress pants were a little bit of a different story. I did customize these, and come to find out, I saw that the sizing was the exact same as my jeans, so I was trying to figure out why in the world these didn't fit exactly the same way. Everything overall on the jacket looks really, really nice. I think the fit is pretty spot on. So the pants, unfortunately not, but the jacket, once it takes on its shape and I loosen the vent in the back, I think this is gonna drape really, really nicely. So good on the jacket, but the pants we're just gonna have to send back, which I kind of knew was gonna happen, but I'll keep you updated. Now these are, let me get this right, the charcoal Donegal wool, silk, and tweed dress pant. Primary fabric is going to be 60% wool, 10% silk, 28% nylon, 1% lyocell, and the lining is 100% cupro or cupro. Not exactly sure what that is, but when I try these on, I'll throw up some pictures here. You guys can see that it was tight around the waist and the seat and in my thighs. One of the biggest frustrations is just that. I run, I squat. Again, like I said, I have more of an athletic type build. So if this is someone like you, be sure to maybe add a couple of millimeters or inches into your measurements if that's what you're gonna go for. Again, I did customize these, but I didn't with my jeans. They just happened to be the exact same measurements, which I don't know exactly how that worked. But long story short, what I did was I went ahead and emailed Proper Cloth. They told me to send some pictures. I did just that. And what actually happened was they made the adjustments just by looking at pictures. I received this pair here and they fit absolutely phenomenal. I don't know what's going on behind the scenes at Proper Cloth and how they're able to do that, but my mind was blown because I for sure was like, this is gonna have to be like a 2 or 3 type of return and try on event here. And that just wasn't the case. So the very first try on didn't go so great, but they told me to keep the original pair, and then they sent me these, and these fit amazingly. So I'm very happy with how it actually ended up turning out, although the very first pair was just kind of left to the imagination. You know what I'm saying. Next up is gonna be the Beacon Flannel Shirt. This one is gonna be in Burgundy Oxford, and I'm gonna throw up my measurements here so you guys can see what they look like. The material makeup on this one is going to be 100% cotton. Thread count is 50s, 2-ply, and the weight is 155 grams, slightly wrinkle resistant. The care is gonna be machine wash with non-chlorine detergents and hang dry. So one thing Proper Cloth does a really good job of is when you do order these items online with your custom clothing or your standard sizing, they actually put adjustments in there for shrinkage. They account for the shrinkage that's going to happen. So that way it fits perfectly. Now, when I say the fit is perfect, I truly mean it. When I put it on, I was absolutely stunned exactly how well it fit. The sleeve length is absolutely perfect for me. I like how it fits around my shoulders and my arms. Now, this shirt is meant to be tucked in, so I got it a little bit longer than what maybe somebody who wants to wear their flannels outside of their pants or outside of their shorts, however you want to wear it. So there is a way on the website to customize to how you want to wear your shirt, and they accommodate for that. In terms of the quality, I absolutely find this to be really soft. I wash it and then I hang dry it. I don't put it in the dryer. I like for everything to keep its shape, but it is something that I absolutely love to wear. The fall outfits for me are usually the jeans with the jacket and this flannel and a pair of chukkas. Okay, last but not least is going to be the cashmere sweater. This one here in gray. I think they have like a light gray, but this one is, I guess you could say, the regular gray, which is on their website. Premium Scottish Todd and Duncan yarns. It's 100% cashmere, and it actually did fit perfectly. Nothing too much to really review on this one besides the quality is there. I haven't worn it a ton just because the weather has been shifting from very cold in the early morning to a little bit warmer in the evening. So I tend to run a little hot, so I haven't worn this as much as I'd like to just yet. But again, it's high quality, very, very soft to the touch. And again, I don't think you can go wrong with this as long as you find. But if you own anything that's cashmere, especially like a high quality cashmere, you guys know how soft it is and how comfortable it is to wear. Then that's the case with this too. Real quick, I want to give a quick shout out to Antonio over at Real Men Real Style for sending me over a couple products from Vitaman. These products I've been using for my shaving and my personal hygiene when it comes to face wash and moisturizers and things like that. I know us men, we don't really take our skincare too seriously, but if you do, or you're in the market for that, or maybe you just want a different product for shaving, guys, I couldn't recommend this highly enough. I personally emailed Antonio and told him that I was highly impressed, and he was really happy that I had that reaction. And this is really just one reason why I wanted to bring this to your attention. If you guys check out menstylesociety.com, I do have a discount link for you to share the same experiences. So my overall thoughts on proper cloth, when I was sitting down trying to think about how to do this segment, I started asking myself a couple questions. Number one was the quality on a scale of 1 to 10. What would I rank it? And I ranked it a 9. And the reason why is because one thing that I think is really, really cool, and it definitely shows that they didn't cut corners, is the fabrics. Like I said on the website, you can see that they mainly come from Italian mills and Japanese mills, which if you're familiar with fabrics in the world, you know that these mills are one of the best of the best. And the price tag that these items come in, it better be good quality. Next up was gonna be, how was the experience? And believe it or not, I gave this a 10. I was absolutely dumbfounded by how well a lot of these items fit right from the get-go. Obviously the dress pants was the only one that didn't work out the very first time, but they made it correct by just simple images. Again, I'm still blown away how they figured that out, and they were really responsive to any of the emails that I had for questions. Next one was, how was the fit? On this one, I gave them an 8, 8.5. You can kind of go between whichever one you want to do. It's really subjective to whoever you are. But again, the dress pants, the very first try, it wasn't good. The second try, it was amazing. So it is kind of a hassle where you have to wait an extra week or so to get the corrected item. And then let's just say that didn't work out. Then you have to wait another 2 weeks or another week. So by that time, you're looking at another month before you get your corrected garment. So I can see how it can be a hassle. And that's the only reason why I did 8 or 8.5. And the other reason why is because the measurements on the original pair were the exact same measurements on the pair of jeans. And that is kind of what threw me off a little bit. But again, they made it correct, and the second pair was absolutely amazing. And my last question was, would I recommend this to anybody? And if you have the budget, absolutely. I would say Proper Cloth is probably one of the best companies out there for custom tailored clothing on the internet. Obviously, I haven't gone into a physical shop before, so I can't speak to that experience, but I would imagine that it's even better because something about just being in person, getting your measurements done by a true professional probably elevates the experience a little bit more. Heck, they might serve you some bourbon, I don't know. But I think it's a great alternative to somebody like me who doesn't have those services provided in my local community. What could they do better? I think the only thing would really be the consistency on the sizing of the pants. I'm just gonna keep going back to the dress pants, obviously, because that's my only experience with it, is again, had the same exact sizing as a pair of jeans. The jeans fit great, the pair of pants didn't. And I just wish that the consistency was there because I was thrown off just a little bit. So that is it for me. If you guys found this video helpful, be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you want to give Proper Cloth a try, go ahead and check out the link below. It's actually a customized page of all of my favorite picks from the website, so you guys can browse that section. And when you do so and you actually end up purchasing something, I may get get a small commission, so thank you so much in advance for that. And if you remember in the beginning of the video, I told you that I have those first pair of dress pants that didn't work out, so I want to do a free giveaway. Again, here are the measurements to those pants. If you want to win these pants, I will personally ship these to you. Please leave a comment down below why you should get these pants, and I'll randomly select one of you to give that to. And be sure to check out my website, menstylesociety.com, where we help educate everybody who may not know anything about fashion, or if you are a fashion enthusiast, this is a place where we can all build a community and you guys can save money, you guys can find tips on how to style yourself, things like that. So be sure to check out menstylesociety.com. Again, thank you guys so much. Until next time, God bless.